I said, see, this is the thing. You're listening, you heard your friend rap these lyrics, and now you're walking around rapping it and you don't even know what you're talking about. My son, LJ, he was walking around the other day and he was not singing, he was rapping some rap that said something about wood. It was like, I have so much, wood that I built the I have so much wood that I could build a deck. Oh Jesus, a shed, a patio. It was something. It was like, I have so much wood that I could build something. And I was like, I heard him say it and I didn't pay attention to it. Then he said it again and I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, what is this rap about? And he was like, I don't know. I said, well, where did you hear it? He said, my friend was rapping it. I said, but do you know what that meant? And he said, no. Now, I have to say this. Where when I was growing up, wood meant, can I say PENIS on YouTube? Well, I spelled it. Wood meant PENIS. That's what wood meant. So to me, my son, I gotta find these lyrics real quick, y'all. LJ, what was the lyrics that you kept saying the other day? And I was like, why are you saying that? What does that mean? I got so much wood I could build me a fort. I got so much wood I could build me a fort. So I was like, do you know what that means? And he was like, no. Like, no. I said, see, this is the thing. You're listening, you heard your friend rap these lyrics, and now you're walking around rapping it and you don't even know what you're talking about. I said, LJ, do you know what wood means? He said, no. He's like, he's talking about like wood. I said, do you really think this rapper is bragging about having so much physical wood from trees that he built a fort? With people bragging about getting a bag, having chicks, having cars, having this, having that. You really think he's talking about wood from a tree? No, no, I don't know. I don't know. So I said, LJ, you know what wood means? I said, it means penis. I said, so you're walking around saying, I got so much penis, I could build me a fort. He was like, oh, oh. So I was like, you can't just be walking around just saying stuff and you don't ask yourself what this means, right? So I walk away with a couple of thoughts. One, I was like, hold on, let me go check because I know what wood meant back in the day. And I know that these kids now change the meaning of stuff. So I looked it up. I looked up the lyrics, and the lyrics said, Dash got so much wood, I could build me a fort. So I'm like, Dash got so much wood, I could build me a fort. So I was like, what does that mean? Wait, hold up. Dash like dashboard? Does wood mean that anymore? Or does wood now mean money? So then I looked up, what does wood mean in the lyrics? And I don't know if AI is wrong or right, but AI said that it means money. So apparently now wood means money, which is better. It's better. And I had to go back. Side note, this is where you got to be able to tell your kids when you messed up. Cause I was like, okay, maybe it does not mean PENIS anymore. It could have though, but now it means money. But that's not the point. The point is you didn't know what it meant. You did not know what wood meant. And so I had to ask myself again, like, all right, considering our conversation last week with music, y'all, and considering the era I came out of, and I still listen to, I still listen to the rappers I like. How do I handle this and not be a hypocrite? So I went more into, because I could have been like, don't listen to, well, he didn't listen to it. He was listening to his friend. Don't listen to that. Don't repeat the words. Which was something like, don't be walking around saying stuff and you don't know what it means. But my bigger thing was, I have to encourage and teach and show discernment.